I hope you're all having a lovely day. It's amazing how much every time I say that, that's my opening line, and yet I get so confused about it. The bloopers that I can get from that. Today I'm going to be doing a What Did eBay Bring Me Today video, and I think this is number 5 already on my channel. I love eBay. What can I say? The first thing that I'm actually going to start off with is A, not exactly from eBay, and B, it's kind of old, but I never got around to showing it. I don't know why. I think because I started using it as soon as I got here. Like, I picked it up from the post office and that's it, I have to start using it. So the thing that I got from eBay is a planner. Okay, I know that there's a planner craze going on right now with beauty gurus, and it's pretty funny to me because I'm a scrapper and I wanted to start doing YouTube a long time ago, but not for beauty reasons, but for scrapping reasons. And I've always been really into planners and stuff like that, and about 4 years ago, I went back to using an actual planner, and that was one of the things that I started doing actually when the fibromyalgia kicked in. There was a phase that I've always had a planner, and then it was a phase like for 2 years that I didn't have one because I was using my Google Calendar, and I thought that was enough for me, and I would print out a sheet and I would have my monthly overview right in front of me. And then I realized that I can't do that anymore. So I got around to getting a planner, but I wanted to be able to customize it. And then I said, oh, look at all these scrapbookers, and there's like this. There's people on YouTube that are actual, that's what they do. They do planners, and they're into the Filofax, and now there's a KKK one, and all kinds of stuff like that. Am I the only one who thinks that KKK is just the wrong name for a company? Just saying. So anyways, I got mine from AliExpress. I wanted to get one that suits my style. I actually thought about making my own because when I saw how expensive the Filofax is, I was like, I'm not gonna pay that much for a damn planner. And I thought, okay, maybe I can make my one myself. And then I found that you can look online and you can actually purchase just this section, just the metal. So I actually bought one, and I actually have one, so I could always make one myself, which I would always consider. Right now my planner actually looks sane, and it does not look cramped because the planner came from AliExpress. It was about $12, 11 something like that. This particular design, I don't know if you can see, it's just a very nice simple design. It could also came like an orange, and I don't know what else. One of the things that was very important for me, I don't know if you know this, but I am bilingual. That means I speak 2 languages. So at the same level, I speak Hebrew and English at the same level, but my writing and reading in Hebrew is far better than it is in English. That's also where I live, so I got used to doing all these kind of things in Hebrew. I could do this just as well as in English. I would probably have some spelling mistakes, although I have gotten better, I think, at the age of 30, finally. And I am reading far more in English than I used to, simply because there's so much more available on tablet versions that you can read in English than it is in Hebrew. And the only thing that I read still in Hebrew is local authors and stuff like that. But if I'm going to read a Stephen King book, Stephen King? Yeah, Stephen King. Yeah, that's his name. I'm not going to read him in Hebrew translated. That just seems ridiculous. I'll just read the original. Actually, one of my first it was very funny because my first 2 reads in English were like the weirdest books. The first one was Carrie by Stephen King. My mom picked it up for me in a soft cover. I still have it. And it was, I don't know if you can hear that wind, but there's amazing wind coming in here. Okay, is it done? It was a small book, so it seems like something you want to be able to read, something that you feel like you're going to finish. I think I was like 13. And then the second real first read that I did, and I've read in sections, I don't know if I actually read it from start to end, one read, was my mom had this really gorgeous looking version of Gone with the Wind, a hardcover, beautiful book, and it was like 700 pages long. And when you get to where the slaves speak, or certain Southerners speak, you have to read it out loud because it's spelled like they talk. So it was, you could just read it, at least I couldn't. So that was my first read. Anyways, back to the point. So I picked up this planner. The planner, so the whole point was that I wanted to be able to get something that I could use from back to front, basically, because if it came in English, it's good for English. And that means that what I use as the front is the back, because Hebrew is right to left, well, English is left to right. So that was the problem. and I got it, and then I realized the back looks like this. And I was like, oh well, I'll just use it, I don't care as far as the inside. And then I realized that it doesn't really matter because all I have to do is flip it like that, and then it works. So the only thing that that means is that the inside has this little thingy that you can put stuff in. So the opening is from the bottom, and then the pen holder is a little bit lower, but still. So that's the planner. The planner actually comes with a few like info pages. It came with 4 binders that I'm planning of redoing myself, and it also came with a bunch of pages that looks like this. They're like, I don't know if the, yeah, there we go. So they look like this. They have a place for your date and everything, and you could just use them. So I couldn't use them as lists. The other thing that then I did is I went and I picked up filler pages from a local store, and since I got the A6, you could also get this in I5, I think, which is half the size, or B5, and which are standard sizes. And so as soon as it's standard sizes, you have no problem filling up refills anywhere. It doesn't matter if you're in the UK, Israel, or the States. So that was the first thing I wanted to point out, and I think I might be doing something with this, and we'll see. I just recently went and took out the first half of the year, so my pages are far less full. I'm not so much into decorating as I go along. I mean, I like it, this is this week. I do like it to be somewhat cutesy, but not too much. But now that I see that's the whole thing, I might do a little bit more. I'm going to show you the next thing that I got that has to do with my planner. I went and I got, and they look a little bit rough because some of them did not make it. I had a fish tank accident in my room, and some of it spilled on them. So unfortunately, some of these sheets did not make it like that, unfortunately. Anyways, these are stickers that you can pick up on eBay for like $1 or something, and they come with 6 sheets. So I got the stars, and I got the hearts. And as you can see, they're really nice. They actually stick down, so I really liked it, and the price was really good. And I'm sure if you look for planner stickers on eBay, you're gonna find a buttload of these. But I'll try to link the one that I got. So the other thing that I've been doing, since I did my reorganizing of my closet and my spring cleaning, there were a few more things that I realized I need, and one was how to hang up tank tops. I still haven't mastered it, and I still haven't found a solution that's one solution for my tanks, like regular tanks, not like dressy tanks. I don't have too many dressy tanks because I'm actually more into like shirts that just don't have a sleeve, or just full that have a sleeve. So the tanks that I'm referring to are stuff like you put on top of underneath something very simple. So one of the things that I did get was I got this little plastic thing, and it's actually good for belts, thin belts and stuff like that. And it has these little slits. It was also like $1 or something, or $2 maybe. And I really like this for using for my tanks. It's not ideal, and you should be very careful, because if you have something that's actually a heavy fabric, it will weigh down on the straps. So I have here things that are very, very cottony and light, and it's not all my tanks, and I actually have tanks stored on 2 other solutions, which sounds ridiculous, so maybe I'll speak about that one day. So the next thing that I got, and I'm just going to hold it up and then go put it away, is I actually got more things that you hang in your closet. I got one in black, which has stuff on it, and it has the one in pink, and I'm going to show you up close the one in pink, because the black already has stuff in it. So it basically comes like this. It was very cheap. You can get these online. They have plastic pockets on one side. It just has plastic pockets. They're pretty identical in size. It has 3 going across. The one in the middle is a little bit wider. It does not come with a hanger, if you're wondering, but you can put in basically any hanger that you want. It wasn't really a problem, because all you do is you just slip it in and put it in place. If you have particularly long hangers, just keep that in mind, because I don't think this is a particularly long. I think it's an average size hanger, and it's just at the ends. But I guess you could always cut a slit in the side and make it fit. On the other side, it has these loops, and they're non-detachable, so you can't put necklaces that don't have a closure on them. Keep that in mind if you're looking to if you have necklaces like that you want to put on this, because that will not work. Just keep that in mind. So I got 2 of those. I got one pink, one black. I'm probably going to keep the pink one free of storage at this point, because I actually want to have at least one of these jewelry organizers for when I do productions and stuff. I want to be able to take something and put what I need for that particular photo shoot, and stick it in and just go. So I'll probably keep the pink one empty, and the black one, as you saw, is already loaded. I also got, because I wanted to experiment, I also got one in white. This one is a slightly different design. It's not showing up on camera very well. Ah, there we go. That's what it looks like. Again, plastic pockets. It has 3 across. The ones in the middle are far wider, like twice as the size as the ones in the side. And the ones in the bottom are far deeper. I don't know if you can tell. I'm going to try to make a close overview of this in the camera. So this is the one in the bottom, and that's a standard size pocket. As you can see, they're definitely different in size. This one, it also comes with a little hook, so you don't need to actually use one of your own. Okay, so one more thing that has to do with doing my spring cleaning and reorganizing things was I got something that I actually already own one of these. Again, they're not cheap. Don't remember how much it costs. I'll try to remember to put all the links down below, but it's been a while, so I might not be able to trace all the links, but you can just look for a purse organizer and do it by low to high, and you'll come across this. This, I don't know if you can see, is made out of like this, it's not fabric per se, I don't know. It is a type of fabric, but it's like this rough kind of finish. On the front, it also comes with a rod in the middle. I have to say that this one is probably wood. From what I can tell, you can't really see. Oh, yes, you can from the side. Yes, it's wood. The one that I previously got was not this like this. It was slightly different, and I think this is great. This is a really nice, durable, because you put purses on it, and I don't think we realize it, but purses are a little bit heavy, so it's kind of nifty that came like that. And the front, it has 3 pockets that are smaller, and they also have like this little vision window, so it's just like this type of plastic. But I've already used this and I really like it. On the back, it has pockets that are bigger, so I'll try to do it like from the side. This is one of the bigger pockets, and this is like a small pocket. So then you also have one here, and then you also have one here, and this is the other long one in the back. So you can store at least 5 purses in it. I think this is really, even if you have a different kind of purse storage, clutches are very, very thin, and if you have some clutches and you want to be able to use them, this is an excellent way of storing them. As I said, I don't store all my purses like this, but this is a really nice thing to have. Also, if you have more hanging here, I don't have very much hanging space. I wish I had more, but you could also use this for storing other kind of things that need hanging and that are fairly flat. Just saying, I really like this. It wasn't expensive, totally worth the purchase. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to show you today is, well, this is a weird thing, but you've noticed already that I like crafts, and I've mentioned that in the beginning of this video, so I guess that would make sense. But I'm starting to get into candle making, so I had to pick, you can make these yourself, but I decided for the price of it, at least as long as I start, if I really start making like a bunch of candles and stuff like that, then I'll probably, I looked online how to make this, but these are the wicks. And you can get them pre-made and in different lengths. I got like 20. I have another one coming actually from a different seller that are different lengths. And they come with what are these called? I think they're called tabs, like the metal tabs that you put in the bottom. And they're pre-waxed. Now it varies the type. You can get zinc, and you can get cotton, and you can get all kinds of various ones. So it does vary from what you want to make, but from what I've read, this should be just fine for the type of wax that my first batch of candles that I'm going to make. And yeah, I'm going to make my own candles! I'm really excited about that. So that was it for this video today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. I really do appreciate it. And if you like this video and you would like to see more videos of mine, please click the subscribe button and check out more of my videos that will be here on the screen. All my links for my social media will be down below in the down bar. My Pinterest, Instagram, my Facebook page, my blog, and my Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. Yes, Twitter is the other one. And if you would like to leave a comment down below, please leave a comment. I love reading comments by viewers. And that's it, everybody. So have a lovely day. Bye.